Some people journal, some people write it down on paper, some people write blogs, other people grab a camera and talk into it and then have fun editing it and upload it and share it with people. So anyway.
How will you serve the world? What do they need that your talent can provide? So the effect you have on others is the most valuable currency there is.
I know it's been forever since we did one of these, but a special day today, taking a trip somewhere, road trip style. So I thought I'd bring you guys with me, and maybe we'll do a little bit of catch up on the way. Okay. I'm in Liverpool at the passport office at 9. It's now 10 past 9, late, and no cameras allowed. So, 2-hour drive into Liverpool, a couple of wrong turns later, whatever. Not a big deal, a bit of traffic. We finally made it to the passport office where we were picking up Paloma's her first passport. For an almost immediate trip to Switzerland soon. So now we're in Liverpool, we might as well check it out a little bit. Have some good coffee and hang out. Let's go. Okay, so there we go, baby strapped in, off for some breakfast, brunch, what time is it? Breakfast, still breakfast, and maybe a bit of shopping. What do you think?
Maybe.
So, let's enjoy Liverpool. Yeah, that took us a lot longer than we thought it would, but we're ready for some coffee and some breakfast. Well, there's the potential of this vlog not making tons of sense and not being much of a story, but being mostly just family vibes. Hang out in Liverpool, nice breakfast, and who knows what else happens today. Hope you guys are well, hope life's good on the other side of the YouTube laptop screen or whatever it is you're watching from. Well, Liverpool's a good city, lots going on, so we should have a good day today. She's waking up. Eating breakfast has taken us about 30 minutes or something. Different vibe when you've got a child with you. And we just FaceTimed our friends in Norway, Magic and Monica. It was good to see them. so I'll do what vloggers do, link them in the description below. Well, we enjoyed some good breakfast at Old Street Cafe in Liverpool on Old Street. I'm going to tell you, it's decent breakfast. Probably a couple of hours here left, so we might do a bit of shopping, get a coffee to go, and enjoy the rest of Liverpool. We got about 30 minutes. About 30 minutes before we head back into Leeds and enjoy the rest of the day. If you're in Liverpool, then Bold Street is a good space for flat whites and scrambled egg on toast, for the flat whites particularly. What a great place.
So cool.
Places like that. Do you remember when we first moved to Bradford, or from Bradford to Leeds, and we wanted to live in like the most eco-friendly house ever?
Yep.
We wanted to like get like a hut or something.
Oh yeah.
Interesting fact about us, about 6 years ago, we did a stint of being eco warriors. We're like so into it. I remember specifically.
We wanted to buy a shipping container.
We wanted to buy and live in a shipping container.
And we did it.
And we moved to Leeds and we found the most eco-friendly building in Europe? No, in the UK.
The UK.
The most eco-friendly living building in the UK. This was about 6 years ago, so we moved to it, and about 6 months after living there, we started a hotel. Biggest venture we've ever taken on business-wise. We ran it for a year, and it was the most eco-friendly hotel in the UK at that time. And we had like, we loved it. We had like the best eco-friendly and organic food in there. We had organic pasta breakfast. We had, this was when Lane's Espresso had first opened. We had Lane's Espresso in there with pour over
Their beans, yeah.
with their beans. Well, we had
Square Mile.
Was it their beans?
Yeah, Square Mile.
Was it Square Mile or them though? No, Lane's had never.
Square Mile.
Square Mile. So Square Mile beans. Lane's, like we bought all the stuff from Lane's and had it in there, and like everything was eco-friendly about it. Like the furniture worked off of bamboo, and it was like an amazing place. We did a year running that business before we got jobs.
Before we got kicked out.
Before we got kicked out, that business went south, and we lost a ton of money on it, but learned a lot. It was fun.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't say we're not eco-friendly anymore. Nearly crashed into the pram. But we're not eco-warriors as much. But I loved that place. It's like a trip down memory lane.
Yeah.
Actually, if it wasn't so expensive, I'd love to eat organic all the time. That kind of stuff. So, interesting fact about us.
I think it depends what it is. I'm not hugely into it, but I do appreciate freshly grown food.
Yeah, it's always
so
the best.
more that than like buying shampoo that and toilet paper that's organic. I'm not too fussed about that.
Yeah.
It's more the food. It does taste delicious.
Although the hotel was that. Like everything was like, we went all out.
Yeah, no, I don't
It's an
think
expensive
we did toilet
venture.
paper, hey?
That's the only thing we skipped on. We had normal
Toilet paper, we wanted some
because what we
fancy.
didn't want is like, I remember specifically, we didn't want like sandpaper feeling natural.
Yeah.
Because it was like a weird off-white colour as well.
Yeah.
And people just don't get that.
Recycled.
so the last thing you want is recycled toilet paper. Everything else was. So yeah, interesting fact about us. There you go. Well, we got about
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Shoot, time went quick. We've got about 5 minutes left in Liverpool, and then we're going to head back and do a quick trip to IKEA on the way. So see you in Leeds. So we're at a little bit of John Mayer. We're in Leeds now. We got back from Liverpool and we've got about 45 minutes to spare, so we thought we'd head to IKEA. We've got a couple of things to pick up at IKEA, and then we'll head back to Leeds. But it's interesting getting back into like being on the vlog. Not even getting back into it, that's a dumb way of saying it, but picking up the camera again and taking it out for a trip and filming and all that kind of stuff. I feel like I forgot like how to do it. I feel like I'm just not used to it anymore, and that scares me because I really enjoy doing it, and I don't want to lose the rhythm of how to do it. So I feel like doing it every now and again when I have time or when I feel like it just isn't a good enough way to do this. And that's basically the challenge. It's an excuse, I'll admit that. It's an excuse and it's a complaint that I don't have time, but it's navigating work and new baby and everything else, which is all part of the journey. Also a bit of a side hustle thing that I'm doing to add into the mix of all that. Small new business that I'm working on. All that stuff means that, first of all, it's interesting to me. It's like stuff that I'm like actually interested to capture and document that journey. I just need to figure out and navigate how to take this whole thing on that journey, to communicate about it. One of the big parts of that is just that it requires openness and honesty along the journey, and sometimes that doesn't look great, and I'm not fussed about this being a super positive or super negative thing. The girl's back with some milk. We had to get some milk for the baby. She's back with it. So yeah, I'm figuring out how I can kind of take this on the journey of all of that stuff. Snickers. So anyway, that's that. So
Who the hell are you talking to?
I'm talking to the camera. So we're gonna go to IKEA and pick up. I need like a shelf unit for my. I need a shelf unit for my desk. Thanks, babe. So
Yeah, you do.
So because I've got loads of stuff at the side of my desk that looks messy, so I need to pick up a shelf unit to make that look a lot neater. So going to IKEA for that, and maybe some other stuff. So it's funny, dad life and family life, going to IKEA. It's been a big part of our journey, going to IKEA. Alright, so that's the deal with this. See you in a bit. Do you mind grabbing that, my love? Put that there.
Ouch.
So yeah, we did IKEA, we did eBay, we did IKEA. Came home, rushed, dropped the car, brought the shelving unit in that we bought. In fact, I'll show you because it's my friends. So brought that in, had some food, took care of the baby, stuff like that. Tried to clean the house a little bit, and that's it for the day. Like I said, I would love to get back into this. I'm just trying to figure out how to do that around everything else that's going on. If you've got any ideas, let me know how this would work, because I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it amongst everything else, because there's a journey and story that I want to share of things that are happening in our life, in our family, with the baby, with progression, with work, with my small business side thing, hustle, whatever, and just stuff that's going on in my world, because I want to document that kind of thing. I think it's important to do that. there's some thoughts. If you got any ideas on how I could make this happen and how to do it, how to make it work, how to do it in a sustainable way, I'd love to hear them. So let me know below, that'd be fun. And if not, either way, hope you enjoyed it, and see you for the next one, whenever that is. Peace. Maybe. You bet. Doing what we can on that hustle 24/7.